All right, YouTube channel, friends, family. I don't know if I got any fans yet, but want to try and get a video out this week. I actually tried to record some of my Army background. I heisted my girlfriend's Sony camera, and I used that to get the Eclipse videos. Does not do well taking longer videos. It cuts them into sections, and there was some issue. So I'll have to try and redo that video, but I wanted to give you a quick Army story. Eventually I'll give you the full Army background. So in late 94 through late 95, I was stationed in Korea. While I was there, I ended up having to have my wisdom teeth removed. So if any of you had where you get impacted teeth, you get the infection, your cheeks swell up, very painful. As it had to go to one of the Army military, they have clinics that you go to report injuries. You go get some initial treatment. If you got to get, for like this, they had to schedule me for a doctor's appointment at a hospital. I was at a small base further north. They had to schedule me on a larger base down in Seoul, Korea, to have my wisdom teeth pulled out. So I go into the clinic. My face is swollen up. It was just one side at this point. It was just, woke up, it was swollen. Go to the clinic. I let my sergeants know what's going on. My commanding officer and sergeant know what's going on. Before I even got to, I think, basically walked down to the PT. It was like, hey, I got to go to the clinic. And they looked at my face and were like, yeah, you got to go to the clinic. So I go in there, and this is on a Monday, and waiting. And of course, you got a lot of people, whatever happened to them through the weekend, they're now in the clinic reporting it. And there's the guy in the corner. Those who've been to foreign countries gonna know what I'm talking about. He's squirming, holding his crotch, and you could tell this guy, it was burning. So I'm in there, minding my own business. I'm in my own world of pain, sitting in a corner. There he is. He's squirming back and forth. And there's a girl looks over him with a snarl on her face and says, "That's what you get for going off base and sleeping with one of those hookers." And he looks right back at her, and as loud as could be, you have to apologize for the language, because I'm going to say it exactly how he said it. He goes, "I didn't get this off base from sleeping with a hooker. I got it from one of you apple pie eating bitches." I about fell out of the chair, was almost rolling around on the ground. I was laughing so hard. Of course, every guy in there is laughing. And you then notice the girl in the corner who is blushing, sweating, and obviously the other party to this incident. But one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. I got it from one of you apple pie eating bees. But sure enough, some of these guys go over there and they're more likely to get something from one of them young ladies than they were from somebody out in the community. But like I said, I'll try to give you one of the stories from when I'll try to give you my full Army background. Unfortunately, I tried to record it on my girlfriend's camera. That just didn't work right. So hope YouTube doesn't cut me out because of the language, and I don't get any cancel culture stuff. I'm sure somebody will have something to comment. I'm not endorsing derogatory comments towards women. It's inappropriate. But at the time, that's how she said it, and it is what it is. So it's what's today? Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope the story at least entertained you. I'm sure I'll get somebody who wants to be upset about a derogatory comment towards a woman or something. But hey, it is what it is, man. It was what happened over there. It's what the guy said. I don't even know who he was. But it sure as hell was more common for guys over there to end up with some type of bacterial urinary tract infection on base than off base, because a lot of them, they were smart enough to go out into the community and wear condoms, but then when they would sleep with another soldier, they wouldn't. Not a good decision, as the risks are still there. So y'all wrap it up. Be careful. And y'all have a wonderful night.